When you start thinking about selling your business, the first question that comes to mind is, what is it worth? You usually only sell your business once, so you want to close the deal with the highest price and the best possible terms. In fact, the final price tag is never the only component of a deal to look at. Most entrepreneurs have spent the best years of their lives, maybe even their entire lives, building their business. Therefore, selling a lifetime's work is never an easy decision. You want your company to be in good hands. You also want the peace of mind that the buyer is indeed capable of completing the transaction and that you won't have to come back to the transaction years later. There is always a reason for an IP. The reason may be strategic, because your business is a perfect fit for the buyer. When an internet service company acquires a competitor operating in the same market, it primarily acquires a customer base and recurring cash flows and achieves significant cost savings. Synergies arising from the savings can be greater than the profits of the acquired company. Thus, the price paid for the company may exceed the standalone value of the acquired company. But the reason can also be tactical and involve additional conditions. An opportunistic buyer may close the deal at a very high valuation, but ask for more time to pay the purchase price. In this case, it is very important to consider and agree on how the payment of the purchase price is guaranteed. I have advised a company where the buyer acquired 50% of the shareholding and immediately paid half of the purchase price. The buyer also undertook to complete the acquisition of the remaining shares within a year and pledged the shares he had already acquired as collateral to secure his obligation. After 1 year, since the buyer was unable to complete the transaction, the seller enforced the pledge and continued as the sole owner of the business. Don't just look at the price, but consider all aspects of the transaction as a whole.